Hey, what's up, Granos and Granettes? Juan Granos, back again, this time with another review. Full disclosure, this review is sponsored by Azulle. They're the company who sent me the item to review. So basically, my opinions are my own. This is not what they told me to say or do, or, you know, play with the item in a certain way. No, I did whatever I wanted to do. I've been playing with the item for a couple of days now. So this is my review. I'll let you know what I think. I'm going to do a quick unboxing and I'm going to do a quick demo of what it does. So with that out of the way, here it is. So it is called the Azulle, where am I? Okay, the Azulle Mini PC. Basically is a Azulle Access Plus Fanless Windows 10 Mini PC Stick. So it's a computer in a stick. It's basically a Amazon stick on steroids. That's I think that's the best way to put it. You can use it to send emails, watch movies, play games, surf the internet, chat, connect. It is a Windows 10 genuine item, which means that, you know, the Windows 10 that is installed here it's from Windows, from Microsoft. A couple of tidbits here. This version comes with 4 gigabytes of memory. I believe the previous version was only 2, so that's a real help. I didn't try the previous version, but from what I see on this one, it makes a big difference. You know, most computers on your desktop at your job, most of them have like 4 gigabytes of RAM anyway, so you know that's probably more than enough to do the things you want to do with this computer, which is basically, you know, email, watch movies, and 1080p, so you can watch it in, you know, 1080p. And I do believe that if you connect it to a 4K TV, this also supports 4K because it's an HDMI port, and the the graphics card that is built in also supports 4K. So I'm pretty sure that's what I read. Of course, Windows 10, and it has the Intel CherryTrail Z8350 quad-core 1.44 processor. So it is a hell of a computer. I mean, it's just a computer in a stick. So Kodi, if you want to install Kodi, this is perfect. You know, you have more than enough power to run Kodi on it. So without further ado, I'm gonna start opening this. My overhead camera's out. One of the batteries on my GoPro went, and for some reason it won't load up. So first things first, here is the usual instructions. You know, they come in the box. So it tells you what it is, you know, Access Plus, quick guide. Here's the quick guide. Let's see what else is in the box. And there's what they talk about. So if you want to know more about the Mini PC, you can also go to their site, which is azullestech.com, and you can find out more about it. But I'm going to give you the rundown right here, right now. And they give you a coupon here, so you could use to buy one of their VPNs. Computers. So the box. So when you open it, first thing I find is the power supply. And the cool thing I found out about this power supply is this piece is removable. So if you're in Europe or Asia or any other country that requires a different plug, they do sell these plugs separate, and you could plug it into your power supply because it does support, it's a switching adapter. So basically it supports from 100 volts to 240. So that's the world, you know, basically anywhere in the world you could use this. Clips right in. And another cool part is it uses the USB mini micro port USB thingy. There it is. So that's pretty cool. It comes with about 8-inch extended HDMI. So you know how you try to plug stuff in the back of your TV, but you have too many plugs already back there, or it's too tight. This will facilitate you to plug in this computer to the back of your TV. So there it is, you know, female and male. And now to the star of the show, the Mini PC. So how cool is this? Look how big it is. It fits in the palm of my hand. My hands are not that big. I don't have huge hands. It's just regular size hands. first feature that I want to talk about is the Wi-Fi feature. So I've been playing with this both on Wi-Fi and the LAN port right here in the back, and I could tell you that the Wi-Fi on this is excellent. It has excellent range. I was able to move around my apartment and even went outside and you know, just with I had an external little monitor and I was able to use this. So the Wi-Fi range is pretty good and the connection is pretty fast. Then again, I do have kind of fast internet, even though it is Spectrum, it is still fairly fast. So let's go around the ports here. So in the back, excuse me, you have the Kensington lock port right here, and in the middle, which this is the reason why it has this little protrusion right here, is the Ethernet port. So you can connect an Ethernet wire. I believe it's only a 100. I don't think it's a gigabit connection, but I'm not 100% sure. And then you have your headphone head jack, mini jack here in the back. Let's go around the other side. So here on the side we have the power supply, the power button here, the plug to plug in the electricity, your mini USB, and USB 3 for fast connections, and USB 2. So that's that. In the other side we have the little the port, so you can plug in a mini SD card. Geez, I keep forgetting stuff. So those are the ports around the computer. I mean, so Azulle figure out how to keep their mini PC as cool as possible, and it works. These little ridges are designed to keep the Intel processor inside, which is running at 1.44 gigahertz, cool. I do say for a fact that I have kept the computer on for a couple of hours and it is still cool to the touch even after 2 or 3 hours of operational. So I mean, they do have this warning sticker in the back that they mentioned this, that it is a quad processor and it gets warm, and especially when using like games or computer graphics, it does get hot. What I can tell you from experience, it does get hot, but not as hot as a Amazon stick. So that's a real plus. So let's jump right into the computer and see what we could do. Okay. Again, I'm gonna skip the whole setting up. I just want to play a video, and see what else we could do on it. I'll be using the Azulle's keyboard multifunctional remote to play with this. So let's see what we could do. All right, cool. Hey, so everything is set up. I already went did the whole setup. I put my password, email, all that stuff. One thing I do recommend is that before you start doing anything with a mini PC, you should do a Windows update, because I found that there was a couple of errors that kept popping up as I was trying to set everything up, especially using the remote and just using other stuff on the actual mini PC. So without further ado, here we go. So here we are. We are on the desktop and I have my my Air mouse set up. So why don't we just do maybe a web search. Let's go into the, what do you call this? Oh, I keep pressing, I'm sorry, I was pressing the wrong button. Here we go. So here is the Microsoft web browser, and it's taking me to Microsoft, the site, whatever. Why don't we do a search for my site, see what comes up. Oops. So as you can see, come up first on the search. Pretty cool. So why don't we play one of these videos, one of my own videos? I think that'd be the best, at least I won't get in trouble. So right now I have it hooked up in Wi-Fi, in the Wi-Fi mode. I tried both. I tried the LAN, the Ethernet wire, and Wi-Fi, but I figure Wi-Fi is probably it'll be a better test. And as you can see, the picture is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it does show like a little weird delay because I'm using the picture-in-picture software on my computer, so it might show a little like a little jaggedy or what have you, but it's working pretty good. I mean, video plays really well. Now keep in mind that I don't have any sound coming out of this because what I've done is that I didn't connect, since I'm using a third-party little box in order to get the video into the video. I don't have the sound connected to it, but if you connect this to a TV, you will get the sound coming out through the TV, you know. So so that worked out pretty well. Let's check out some other stuff here. I downloaded a game or two to just test the graphics on this, and let's see this awesome. Here we go, this racing game. So let's see if we can get it on widescreen. I do have to say the Air mouse does take a little getting used to work it. So let's see how this looks. Now this is probably a little bit of RAM memory, computer memory intensive to see how it draws the polygons. So all these games, they always take a lot of memory in your computer. So why don't we just, no, I want to learn to drive. That's probably a bad idea, but might as well. Oh yeah, commercials, of course. It's probably a bad idea not to learn how to drive, but I just want to see how this works. And let's just run, let's just drive, start the race. And I'm just wondering, maybe I should have learned how to drive after all, because I don't know what's accelerate and what have you. Again, I'm using the Azulle's remote, the multi-purpose remote with the keyboard, of course, and the Air mouse, of course. So I'm just gonna assume forward is going forward. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, okay, I crashed it, wrecked it. So I'm sure there is a way to make this mouse, because this thing has a gyroscope in it. So I'm sure there's a way to make it work with a gyroscope. I just haven't had the chance or the time to probably do it. Maybe if I use the mouse, maybe. Nope. No. So the graphics are okay, they're pretty good. I mean, it is a graphic intensive game, and maybe if I knew the controls better instead of just winging it, it will probably even work better. But there it is. This is ASPHALT 8 for the PC, and it's running. It's running. Catching up, right? No, I'm not really catching up, right? See if we can take this ramp it up, baby, ramp it up. Oh, that's not bad. So, you know, I guess with practice, I probably could get better at this. Yeah. Oof, I suck driving. Anyway, so that's that. Why don't we try another game? Let's see what else we have here. Again, we're looking for some graphics intensive game. What is this one? Royal Revolt. Okay, so this is like maybe one of those strategy games. I'm not good at that either. But let's check it out. Let's see how it works. Alright, so the graphics on this is actually pretty good. I mean, pretty smooth. Telling me to build stuff here. Gotta pay some cash, great. Yeah, there you go, perfect. Boom. Troop Academy. Yeah, gotta get some troops. So this is one of those games where you sort of command and conquer other little colonies. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's go into the next. What else do we have here? I did hook up a webcam to this, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. it should work. I mean, it's a USB, so it should just work, period. I do have all these other stuff open down here. I wonder if that matters. Let's try to close some of these, see if we could get maybe a little speed up. I mean, it's not really going that slow. You know what, I'll just leave it. Let's see if we could get hooked up to Skype. I don't think I set up Skype the right way. So, I mean, listen, bottom line is, this is a computer and it works. It's perfect for anybody who likes to take their stuff with them. Actually, you know what? I do want to try something else. I did download my favorite little piece of software, which most likely I'll be using this for, which is Kodi 17. I'll be doing a video for Kodi 17 very soon. I'm just waiting for all the latest repos to come out, and then I could do a full video on that, just, you know, with the new repo. So let's see what we got here. Oh, there it is. So my add-ons on here. Let's see what we got. Oops, I think I went too far. This remote is just, this remote's too cool. I mean, I just can't get enough of the remote. I keep pressing because it has so many options on here. I mean, the buttons, they make me want to press them all the time. So this is the new Kodi 17, and this is, I must say, it is a lot cleaner. It's a lot easier to install, and the interface is very, very clean. So I'll be doing a video about this very shortly. I'm just waiting for all the repos to be set, and then I could just do one video instead of, you know, going back and doing some, you know, videos on different ones. But as always, Exodus is the #1 repo that everybody wants to get. So here they are. So I mean, you still get, oh wow, that's pretty cool. You still get the video, the little movie poster preview on the left, rather than on top of each movie like before. You know, this is a different setup, and I actually think I like this because, I mean, you don't really have to see the movie poster. I think that was taking a lot of space, and it looks like it loads a lot more movies in the first screen. So this is a Kodi 17. Again, I'll be doing a video on this soon, and let's just click on something and see what else it shows us. I think it shows us the different the different versions of the movie, whether you get HD or SD, but I don't want to get any little hits on my account, so I'm just going to go back here and just, so as you can see, it works. So that's pretty cool. You can install the Microsoft Windows on it. I'm sorry, not Windows, Microsoft Office, so you could use it, you know, for your daily activities. Now, I definitely recommend this for students, especially students in dorm rooms. You know, you don't have a lot of cash flow and you need a computer. This is perfect. I should be pointing down, but that's perfect. You know why? You could plug it into your computer monitor that you have in your dorm, or you could just plug it into your TV. It goes right into the HDMI port. You don't need an extra monitor. You just plug it right in. The remote, the range is pretty good. But if you have a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse, you could connect it right to this. This is Bluetooth compatible, so you can connect any Bluetooth item to it. Like I said, if you do have a 4K TV, you can plug it into your 4K TV and be able to watch 4K videos via Netflix or any other company, any other provider that provides 4K content, even YouTube. I know YouTube does. So from me playing with this item for over 3 or 4 days, I love it. I mean, I'm not a PC guy. Like I said, I'm a Mac guy, but this is definitely something that I would take with me. Especially, I usually, when I go on sometimes I go take pictures and I'm in places, but I don't want to log around my big computer, my big laptop. This is practically pretty good. I mean, I could use this to connect to the web. Again, most hotel rooms have both. They have Wi-Fi and the LAN, an Ethernet plug. You can connect it to there and you can work from there. This is also good for business people who are always traveling. Again, if you don't want to carry around a computer, if you just use your computer in your hotel room, this is perfect. Like I said, it doesn't get very hot, which I thought it would be. It would because I know my Amazon stick gets very hot maybe after 2 hours of use it. This I left it on for maybe 3 or 4 hours, and it was still cool to the touch. The Wi-Fi feature is very good. You could use it, you know, the range is pretty wide, so you could use it basically anywhere in the house that I've been moving around. I had like a little portable monitor with me that I was testing it with, and it worked perfectly. In conclusion, I think this is for anyone. This works for anybody. I mean, the range from ages could be from a kid who's 8 years old to an adult who's 65 years old. And you want to give them a computer to you know, you don't want to spend $500-600 on a computer. You could spend $100 and maybe, I think it's $140 on this, and you have a full functioning computer. Let me say that again. With $140, you have a full functioning computer that you could plug in and take it anywhere you want at any time. So you have a mobile computer with, you know, the power of a desktop in your hand. So with that said, thanks for watching. Make sure that you check out AzullesTech.com for more of their products that they have. They have a whole bunch of stuff in there, and they're going to be coming out with even more products in the next coming months. But so far, I'm sorry, between the remote and the mini PC, I am sold. I mean, this stuff is great. I mean, it works great. It does what it's supposed to do. And the keyboard on the remote, I know I keep saying this, but the keyboard on the remote is priceless. This is basically, you can make this mini PC into a Kodi on steroids. I mean, it will be a powerful Kodi little station that you could have, that you could take with you again anywhere you go, and it doesn't need hacking. You know, you could just, you know, download Kodi right into it and play it. I haven't done it yet, but that's probably going to be my next step, especially when I'm going to be coming out with a new Kodi video at the end of the month. So make sure you come back and check that out. So thanks for watching. I am Juan Granos. You've been watching LGTV, Los Granos TV. Find me on Facebook, Los Granos, Instagram, Los Granos, Twitter, Los Granos. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about the new power, I was gonna say power PC, mini PC from Azulle's. It just works. Thanks for watching.